Problem solving with factorials. What is a factorial? A factorial is a function on a number that basically makes it multiply all the way down to 1. N factorial is n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times all the way times 2 times 1. For example, 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, or 120. Factorials are commonly seen throughout problem solving, so let's take a look at some example problems. Let's do a chairs problem. In how many ways can Alan, Ben, Carl, and Dave be seated in a row of 4 chairs? Well, there are 4 ways to seat Alan, and then there are 3 chairs left for Ben to choose. And then there are 2 ways left for Carl, and then there's 1 way for Dave. So our answer is 4 factorial, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, or 24. This is considered the most basic factorial problem in problem solving. Let's do another chairs problem. In how many ways can Alan, Ben, Carl, and Dave be seated in a row of 4 chairs if Alan must sit next to Ben? Well, because Ben and Alan are next to each other, we can lock them together into one person. So now there are 3 people left. 3 factorial is 6. But Alan and Ben can switch places. Alan can be to the left of Ben or to the right of Ben. So we have to multiply by 2. 3 factorial times 2 is 12. That is our answer. Let's do another chairs problem. This time we're at a round table. In how many ways can Alan, Ben, Carl, and Dave be seated around a round table with 4 chairs? Well, there are 4 factorial ways to seat them, as we already established, but it's a round table and we can rotate it. There are 4 people and we can make 4 combinations by rotating. So if we have to divide by 4, so our answer is 4 factorial divided by 4, or 6. For example, the table shown below is ABCD, but if we rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, it becomes DABC. We rotate it again, CDAB, and again, BCDA. So that's why we have to divide by 4. Each seating gives us 4 rotations. Let's do another type of factorial problems that's commonly seen in problem solving. How many zeros does 55 factorial end in? Well, we can't multiply out 55 factorial, that would take forever. So let's do another approach. Essentially, we want to find how many 10s evenly divide 55 factorial. Well, what is 10? 10 is 2 times 5. So essentially, we want to find how many 2s and 5s go into 55 factorial. The answer will be the smaller of the 2, so we're essentially looking for how many 5s divide 55 factorial. I say essentially a lot, sorry. We know that 55 factorial is 55 times 54 times all the way times 2 times 1. We only want to find how many 5s divide 55 factorial, so we'll take out multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 3rd grade flashbacks. There are 11 multiples of 5. Is the answer 11 then? No. We also have multiples of 25. 25 is 5 squared, or 5 times 5. So we have to count those another time. The only multiples of 25 are 25 and 50. So our answer is 11 plus 2, or 13. Let's try another example to clear things up. Oh, and in case you're wondering, 55 factorial is this insane number. More terminating zeros. What is 432 factorial? Or how many zeros does it end in? 432 is a huge number, so it'll take forever to write down all the multiples of 5. Let's try another approach. How many multiples of 5 go into 432 factorial? Well, every 5th number is a multiple of 5, so we divide 432 by 5. That is 86.4, but we can't have a fractional part of a multiple of 5. We have to round down. That gives us 86. So now, how about the multiples of 25? We could just divide 432 by 25 and get it right, but we have an easier method. Every 5th multiple of 5 is a multiple of 25. So we have 86 over 5 is 17.2. Again, we round down, 17. So is the answer 86 plus 17 or 103? No, it's not. There are also multiples of 5 cubed, or 125. Every 5 multiples of 25 is a multiple of 125, so there are 17 divided by 5 equals 3.4, or just 3 multiples of 125. Now, we have 86 plus 17 plus 3, 106. But are there multiples of 5 to the 4th? Well, 5 to the 4th is 625. 625 is bigger than 432, so the answer is no. Well, there's another way to think about it. There are only 3 multiples of 125, and every 5th multiple of 125 is a multiple of 5 to the 4th. So, obviously, the answer is no. So hence our answer is just 106, as we got before. And in case you're wondering, 432 factorial is this insanely, ridiculously large, insane number right here. Simplified way. There is a simpler way of thinking of these. We just have to keep dividing by 5 and then rounding down until we hit a number that's less than 5. So let's take 365 factorial. 365 over 5 is 73. 73 divided by 5 is 14.6, but we round down to give us 14. 14 over 5 is 2.8, rounded down is 2. So the answer is 73 plus 14 plus 2 equals 89. For obvious reasons, we don't add 365. That would be ridiculous. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments. I'll try to answer them, and goodbye.